in Garradel's swamp?
I know who you are. Don't think this absolves you.
Is that what brought you here? To slay the witch? I suppose I look the part. But I am not your quarry. If you intend to destroy the evil corrupting this swamp, you've come to the wrong place. My name is Nalia.
Don't lie to me, witch. I don't give a damn what your name is.
You must think me so evil for the lies Garradel's told. I was a resident of Tircalte before it was destroyed. I lived and loved there. If you're going to pass judgment, shouldn't you hear all sides of the story?
Go on. Speak your piece.
I assure you, I'm as human as the next woman. Born and raised here, as I've said. I've always wanted to be a healer, or white mage. An herbalist, you might say. I received some training before the disaster struck. Now?
So, you didn't...
Heavens, no. I spend every waking hour trying to fight it. As you can see, after all these years, it's left me utterly drained.
You're telling me you don't control these creatures?
No. I try to help those they attack. I'm often too late.
Am I supposed to...
If you wish, I take my gratitude from knowing you've listened to me. Most men would rather die than turn...
If you're not a witch...
White magic, or the powers of healing and natural remedy. I have some training, but...
Why are you out here? Don't you see how suspicious...
I don't care how it looks. It's necessary. The work I do must be done remotely.
You're telling me you weren't at all responsible?
Gods, no! If you must know, I will tell you. I once loved a mage who arrived here from abroad. When my love found our village and could not leave, he dedicated himself to dissolving the barrier, insisting he could break the seal if only he could find its source. He faced much ridicule.
What happened?
He left a letter on my windowsill, saying he'd discovered a way to lift the barrier, that he wanted us to leave together.
But he was wrong.
Evidently. The next thing I knew, the swamps were overrun with walking corpses, and people were being eaten alive.
He left you to take the...
Not at first. It wasn't until after we had all adequate time to mourn our losses, my own being my entire family and the love of my life, that people began asking questions. Naturally.
Do you miss him?
I suppose. He's just as dead to me as my parents and 2 brothers. But I have the feeling that's only intuition. He is likely still alive.
How could you still think fondly of someone who abandoned...
That is your youth speaking. As you get older, you will realize we must cherish our memories of those who have brought us happiness.
Garradel.
When I first met Garradel, he was quite shy. He told me once the gods judge us only by our deeds and nothing else.
This is when I ask you why I should believe you instead of him.
I never said he caused anything. But does he look like a...
I'd think you of all people should know looks can be
Well played. But in his case, the deception is more than skin deep. I would confront him myself.
He told me he shielded the village with protective magic, that it keeps the undead from entering.
No, that magic is mine. And it's a constant struggle to negate his attempts to overthrow it and enslave the people who live there to his evil. I'm not making this up. As you can see plainly, this task has drained me. Do you need evidence I'm not the witch they say I am? Then go to the sources of my power. It's a garden I've gone to great lengths to keep secret. Only one other knows its...
Aiden.
We were childhood friends. Aiden is very dear to me. We stopped speaking when we were young because I neglected a love he professed for me which I could not...
How did Aiden discover...
It's my favorite place. Originally, my beloved and I, not Aiden, the mage, would sit there, and he...
You protect him when he travels...
I don't see him directly. It would be too embarrassing to show him this face. The age you see is the result of great magical strain, nothing else. I'm much younger than I appear. And if I abandoned my...
I wouldn't worry about him seeing you. The villagers seem to agree that you're the source of their problems. Aiden wears an amulet.
I'm sure it's...
Some of the creatures carry them too.
Maybe they're just pretty things that shine.
I'm sorry I threatened.
One thing I can think of that would help.
I'm listening.
When those creatures attacked you, I used much of my energy to fight them off. Normally it would slowly regenerate, but...
You did all that?
Your disposition reminded me of someone from...
What can I do?
My beloved and I kept a journal. A collection of loose notes, really. They were scattered when my home was destroyed. I recovered what...
You really think those pages...
I hope so. The pages were stored in an impregnable tower built just outside my village.
I'll do my best.
An old tower.
Your journal isn't something you'll need.
Without your help, I won't need much at all, I'm afraid.
Save your strength. Not now. Bet you're glad you met me. Save that for later.
Beautiful.
Aiden, I wish I could be out there, picking flowers.
Actually, I brought you some.
They're beautiful.
I'm glad you like them.
Do we have to do this again?
I only want what's best for you.
Then the fact that I'm happy with him should be enough. But it isn't, is it?
No.
I have to go. Thank you for the flowers.
You're welcome.
Not now.